my effing moment was like, I put myself in a position where I always made music, to touch people, right? But I started making music for myself, most importantly. And I always had that in the back of my head coming in the game, but I started, losing sight of that. I started making music, for my friends, for my family, for people around me to like really mess with, It's definitely all the things that I went through in my life, but, I cared so much about them. But my effing moment was like, everything's temporary in life, everything. So I was like, one day all this is gonna go, and I can't hold on to that kind of stuff, That's why when I made the song, Hold You, everyone was like, man, like, are you holding on to the girl? You know what I'm saying? Like, are you holding on to your dreams? Like, what are you holding on to? I was like, I was holding on to myself, I was losing myself. I was in a point where I was like getting through that dark time where I was like, I'm gonna make the best music I could possibly make right now. Just kind of just, rock with it and just, do it for me. Like I said, everything's temporary. So that was my effing moment. I was like, I gotta just do it for me at the end of the day. So, I'm here and, it's about time that, y'all know. We manifest everything, like we've been doing this since like the beginning of like rapping, like 15 years old, like going through like the motions, like making mixtapes, manifesting that one day we were gonna be here. Like it means a lot to me, especially because I put it all out there, man. I put my life on the line for this game, man. Like, people know me out there. It's something that's always been like on the back of my head where I was like always manifesting as a kid. I was like, yo, I really want people to know my music, and really I want the music to like touch them, That's why we make music. So trust me, it's about that time that, you put the good word out there and like things just happen for you, Crazy lessons that I've learned in my journey, coming up now is slow down a little bit, I had to like slow down from like just doing things that were just like, just being young, just having fun. It's like, you put like 10 on like a chain, you know what I'm saying? You got to get the diamonds. It's like you put it on a car, you know what I'm saying? Like you just go out, you got to get the rolls sometimes, you pump it like niggas saw me on the heat. It's like I got to get the license plate, my DJ putting 20 on the glass, you know what I'm saying? Like shit was just like, we came to a point where it's like, we were spending too much, having too much fun. But it's like, I always feel like to this day, it's like you can never have, too much fun. You can never spend too much and like enjoy the times, with the people that you really love. It's like, and it's like people, that were in our circle, they do the same. It's like, most, taking us out to Nobu, you know what I'm saying? We just pick up the habits, you know what I mean? Like, so that's why we had to do it. But those were lessons I definitely learned, young. I was like, I got to slow down in life. I was having too much fun, bro. You know what I'm saying? It's like you pushing the pedal crazy on a Rari. So it's like you got to just push back, The tipping point for me where I like had to really slow down and like I learned that like crazy, It was a time when we got in that car accident. When I came and I told you guys about that car accident, I was like, we were flipped up in a whip. I just came back from the studio too, so it's like we were out there making heat, you know what I'm saying? Like niggas were out there with like Louis flip flops, you know what I'm saying? Just like vibing, like it was a good time, you know what I'm saying? It was like that whole time just to be alive, and just feel the energy. Like we were putting out so much good music. Anyways, we got in a car accident, things just got crazy, In life, man, like I realized I was like, God is everywhere all the time, and it's always his plan, and I got to a position where in those few seconds where we were flipped upside down in the car, it was a life or death thing where that experience was just like so bad in my life where at that moment I was like, you know what, I've been doing good, but I could do better, and that's what I did. It was a tipping point and it changed my life too. So, we here now. So, toast up,